everybody, and welcome to another Sunday live online pub quiz. My name is Josh, I am your excellent spookiness vampire lord and quiz host, and welcome to our Buffy the Vampire Slayer live online pub quiz. I hope you're all doing well. We did have some issues before coming on with the playback on the stream, so I'm hoping you can see me. On some devices it seems to be working, on some devices it doesn't seem to be working. So please do give us a nice little message in the YouTube live chat if you can see us, and if it is fine, just so I know that I'm speaking to people. That would be lovely. We are going to kick off the quiz in about 10 minutes, so about 13 minutes past 6 is when we're going to kick off the quiz, and we can start earning you some points and start giving you a chance to win some prizes. But first thing that we would love for you to do before we start all of that is give us a follow on Facebook, Twitter or Instagram. Our handle is QuizWhip HQ. Give us a follow, give us a tweet, give us a tag in an Instagram story, and we'll give you a shout out as well. We always love it when we see how you are playing. And if you have any problems during gameplay tonight, or if you can't log onto the platform or anything like that, please use our live chat functionality on our website, which is quizwhip.co.uk, and then you can speak to a member of our team who will be able to help you with any issues with login or gameplay or anything like that. Now, if you're watching this, you have obviously already found a link to the live stream. If you've bought a ticket, you have been sent an email with a link to this quiz, a link to the quiz portal, a link to this live stream, and your unique player ID. All of the instructions on how to play is in the email and on our website, but I will be running through these with you before we kick off the quiz. So if this is your first QuizWhip quiz, don't worry, I'm going to walk you through it. It's fairly simple, it's fairly easy. I'm sure you'll pick it up super quickly, but I will walk you through how to play before we kick things off. Now, I'll share the game code with you, which you'll need in just a sec, but before I do that, I always want to remind you that if you are playing with other people, make sure that only one person is using your unique player ID. Only one player can use each unique player ID. So go to the quiz portal, either on your laptop or your mobile, whatever you think is going to work best for you. Enter the game code for this quiz, which is Willow. Then enter your unique player ID, and then the last thing to do is enter a fun quiz team name, and then wait to be accepted. As we do with all of our quizzes, we will be giving out a special shout out and a special achievement each quiz for the best team name. So be creative, make us laugh, and you may get a special shout out and a special achievement for the best team name. Lovely. We've got some people coming in. We've got the Scooby Gang. We've got Spiked. We have got Hellmouth Quizzes. The Trio. 3 Idiots on the Sofa. Team Spike. Unicorn Meme Lords. Some great teams coming in and a lot of familiar faces, which I always love. Now, before I walk you through how to play, very quick sidebar. We have launched a Patreon page, so you can go to patreon.com/QuizWhipHQ, and you can help support QuizWhip with a monthly subscription, a monthly donation, which gives you some nice benefits, gives you some free tickets, some discounted tickets, things like that. So if you do play a bunch of quizzes, that's a really good way to help support us if you like what we do. Now, moving on to the quiz. So, we have 5 rounds tonight. We have round 1, which is all about the Scooby Gang. Round 2, which is all about the monsters and villains. Round 3 is all about the big bads. Round 4 is about iconic episodes. And round 5 is our picture round, and it's called Who Is This? How it's going to work is I will read the question aloud on the live stream, and then it will appear on your screen. You will have 20 seconds to submit an answer. You will receive 20 points for a correct answer, but you will receive bonus points for speed bonuses and streak bonuses. So how the speed bonuses work is the first player to submit a correct answer will receive 20 bonus points. The second fastest will receive 19, and so on and so on. So time is of the essence. Get your answers in quickly. Don't waste time Googling. That's what it's there to help prevent. However, you can also earn more points for the more answers you answer correctly in a row. So, this is our streak bonus. For every 3 questions you answer correctly in a row in each round, you will get a 20-point bonus. Now, in Season 3, which is the season that we're currently in, we are also trialling a new important change to make all of our games fairer. And in these trials, and this quiz is one of them, you can no longer change your answer once you have submitted it. So only your first answer will count. So be careful about which answers you choose because you will not be able to change them. Let's talk about what you win if you do well tonight, because that's always what we're here for as well. We want to win some prizes. Now, the winner of the quiz overall will win a £20 gift voucher of their choice, along with a free ticket to any of our future quizzes, which is nice. However, we know that some of you might not have great internet, the live stream might lag for you, the platform might lag for you, so we always have a random position on our leaderboard, and if you come in this random position, you will win a £10 gift voucher of your choice and a free ticket to any of our future quizzes as well. So, even if you encounter any problems tonight, you still will have some fun, and you still might just win something anyway. Let's have a look. The random leaderboard for tonight's quiz is 15th. So, maybe if first is not where you are likely to land, maybe 15th is where you want to try and land as well. If there is a joint winner for any of these, the final winner will be the player with the most bonuses. Now, in this quiz, we still have our quiz houses. Now, these reset every season, but we have 5 houses, and you have all been randomly assigned to one of these 5 houses. We have got Pink Falcon, Yellow Leopard, Green Lizard, Blue Shark, and Purple Wolf. Along with earning points for yourself, you'll also be earning points for your house for our season-long House Leaderboard. It's just a bit of fun, just so we can monitor how each house performs throughout the season, build up a bit of a rivalry between each house. Let's have a look at the House Leaderboard so far. Here we go. Green Lizard is currently in the lead, but it's very, very close. Anything can happen, anything can change it, and this quiz might just do that. So, if you're in House Green Lizard, you're doing very well. If you're in Blue Shark, not so well. But this might be the quiz to change everything. So, yeah, it's just a bit of fun. We'll see how you do. That's a lot of my spiel. I'm going to take one sip of my drink, and then I'm going to go through the last bits before we jump into the quiz. Thank you. Last few rules. Just be kind, be respectful if you're using the chat. We don't tolerate any cheating or sharing any answers in the chat. You will be banned, you will be muted. And lastly, as I have already mentioned, if you do have any problems during gameplay tonight, please use our live chat feature on our website at QuizWhip.co.uk, where we will be able to help you the fastest. But you can use YouTube chat if you just want to have a chat with me, which I always like. It's lonely up here, and if people don't talk to me and give me feedback, then it can be quite lonely. So do feel free to use the YouTube live chat if you want to just have a bit of banter with me. I feel like I should tell you all that I am quite hungover because it is my birthday weekend. So I did have a nice little shindig yesterday, but my birthday is tomorrow. So I guess this is a bit of a celebration as well. I'm a big Buffy fan. I'm currently rewatching Buffy for the first time in a long time. Currently on season 3, loving it. So I'm glad that I can sneak this into my little birthday weekend. Hello Emma, I've been looking forward to this quiz. I have just finished binging all 7 seasons. Well, you might be in with a chance of winning this thing if it's been fairly recent. I am excited for this quiz. I just love things all Buffy. Although on my second watch, there are some characters that don't hold up as well as I remember, and some of them are a bit stranger than I remember, which I'm sure I'll go through my opinions of them as we go through the quiz and I'm asking questions about characters and plot lines and everything. We have 2 more minutes before we are going to jump into the quiz. We will have a practice round before we do that though. So make sure you are ready. Make sure you've got a pub quiz drink of your choice, whether it's a cup of tea, whether it is a glass of apple juice, which is what I'm on today, just to try and freshen myself up a little bit. I was debating having a glass of wine, but I thought maybe not the best idea. So I am on some apple juice, which I guess is just a non-alcoholic cider, really. And then make sure you're ready, because we are going to jump into the quiz very shortly. Let's have a look. Do we have some more good team names? We have got Buffy Buddies, Anya's Bunnies. We've got Miss Kitty Fantastico. We've got 6 Watchers and a tiny little Slayer. We've got Clem's skincare collection. We've got Giles, the teenage tolerator. Some good team names. I'm excited to see how you all do. I'm perking up a bit now. My hangover was quite bad this morning. I was very nauseous. I was very tired. I've had about 7 naps, but now I am ready. I've perked up. I've got a bit of energy back. I'm ready to just love all things Buffy and test you on your knowledge of the best teenage vampire out there. Okie it is 13 minutes past 6, which is when I said we're going to kick off the quiz. So make sure you're ready. Now, we are going to do a practice round first of all. Now, these are 3 questions. They're dead easy. You're all going to get them right. There are no points to win in the practice round, but there are no points to lose either. So if this is your first QuizWhip quiz, you can try out these first questions and see how you use the platform and just, get used to it. So let's jump into it. Let's get this roaster cooking. Question number 1 in the practice round. Let's do this. Question number 1. What is Buffy's surname? Is it Summers, Winters, Springs, or Falls? What is Buffy's surname? Is it Summers, Winters, Springs, or Falls? What is Buffy's surname? I'm sure you're all going to get this one right. So far, so good. What is Buffy's surname? Is it Summers, Winters, Springs, or Falls? Your time is up. The correct answer there would have been Summers, so well done if you got that one right. Next question in the practice round. Again, a multiple choice question. What is Giles's title for most of the series? Is it reader, listener, speaker, or watcher? What is Giles's title for most of the series? Is it reader, listener, speaker, or watcher? Good evening, the late girl. Thank you for the happy birthday. I'm very much looking forward to my birthday tomorrow. Don't really have many plans, so maybe I'll just binge Buffy all day. Sounds like a good day to me. Your time is up for that question. It would have been, of course, watcher, so well done if you got that one right. Now, the last question in the practice round is a picture question. I'm going to show you a character from the series, and what you need to do is give me the first letter of the character's name. So you do need to type it out. I'm going to show you a character. You need to give me the first letter of this character's name. So, who is this? Who is this? What is the first letter of this character's name? So, as a reminder, on these ones, you just need to put the first letter. You will get a point if you type out the whole name, but obviously you might miss out on speed bonuses. So, for these, we do only ask for a first letter. Alright, your time is up. This is of course Spike, so S is what we were looking for. If you put S, you would have got a nice little point there. If you put Spike, again, you would have got a point, but it might be best for you just to remember, we only need the first letter. But no worries if you forget it. Now, let's jump into the actual quiz now and start giving you some points. Round 1 is all about the Scooby Gang. So all about the core little group. Let's see how you do. Question number 1 in round 1. What is the name of Buffy's father? Is it Frank, Hal, Ben, or Hank? What is the name of Buffy's father? Is it Frank, Hal, Ben, or Hank? What is the name of Buffy's father? What is the name of Buffy's father? Frank, Hal, Ben, or Hank? Few seconds left. I think most of you have this, which means that this might be a very close quiz. Your time is up. The correct answer is Hank. Well done, you were mistaken. You were the quickest team there. But well done, Team Spike. Well done, if the apocalypse comes, QuizWhip. Anya's bunnies. It must be bunnies. Well done, you all got it right. Well done to you. Next question. Round 2. Question 2 in round 2, sorry. Which of these unofficial clubs did Willow found when she was at high school? Is it the We Hate Cordelia Club, the We Hate Xander Club, the We Hate Oz Club, or the We Hate Angel Club? Which of these unofficial clubs was Willow a founder of when at high school? The We Hate Cordelia, We Hate Xander, We Hate Oz, or We Hate Angel Club? Which of these was Willow a founder of at high school? I'm sure you can take a nice little guess. I mean, it could be any of them, really. But your time is up. The correct answer is the We Hate Cordelia Club. Well done. The trio, Miss Kitty Fantastico, Buffy Buddy is the Slayers. All got it right. Well done. Next question. Which of these sports teams did Xander join whilst at school? Lacrosse, swimming, basketball, or baseball? Which of these sports teams did Xander join whilst at school? Lacrosse, swimming, basketball, or baseball? Which of these sports teams did Xander join whilst at school? Is it lacrosse, swimming, basketball, or baseball? Your time is up. The correct answer was swimming. Well done, bewildered, bothered, and bewildered. No, bewitched, bothered, and bewildered. Well done. You were the quickest team there. Well done, it must be bunnies. You were mistaken. If the apocalypse comes, QuizWhip. I still think, just when I was out of high school age, seeing Xander in those swim shorts as a young little gay kid, it was a lot. Moving on, next question. Which of these universities did Giles drop out of? Cambridge, Oxford, St Andrews, or Sussex? Which of these universities did Giles drop out of? Cambridge, Oxford, St Andrews, or Sussex? Which of these universities did Giles drop out of? Cambridge, Oxford, St Andrews, or Sussex? I went to one of these universities. Not the correct answer there. The correct answer was Oxford. Well done if you got that one right. Randy Giles, Team Spike, 6 Watchers and a Tiny Little Slayer, all got it right. Well done. Moving on, next question. Next question in round 1. What is the question? What is the question? I like to keep you in suspense whilst it decides to be a little bit slow for me. Which of Oz's family members bit him, resulting in him becoming a werewolf? Uncle, brother, cousin, or father? Which of Oz's family members bit him, resulting in him becoming a werewolf? Uncle, brother, cousin, or father? That came on a bit quickly there, so apologies. Your time is up. Well done if you got this one right. The correct answer was his cousin. Well done, French Slayer. You were the quickest team there. Well done to you. Next question. In which country was Anya originally from? Iceland, Romania, Greece, or Sweden? In which country was Anya originally from? Iceland, Romania, Greece, or Sweden? Which country was Anya originally from? Iceland, Romania, Greece, or Sweden? Back when she was odd. Iceland, Romania, Greece, or Sweden? Your time is up. The correct answer was Sweden. Well done if you got that one right. That was a bit of a tricky one. But well done, Miss Kitty Fantastico. You were the quickest team there. Next question. What pet did Tara and Willow adopt together? A rat, a cat, a bat, or a toad? What pet did Tara and Willow adopt together? Rat, cat, bat, or toad? Which pet did Tara and Willow adopt together? Rat, cat, bat, or toad? Which pet did Tara and Willow adopt together? Your time is up. The correct answer there was a cat. Well done, Bewitched, Bothered, and Bewildered. You were the quickest again, so well done to you. But well done, 6 Watchers and a Tiny Little Slayer, Randy Giles, Team Spike, Buffy Buddies, Clem's Skincare Collection. Well done, you also all got it right. Next question, a bit of an easy one, I think. Which group of people installed Spike's cerebral microchip? Is it the company, the organisation, the initiative, or the enterprise? Which group of people installed Spike's cerebral microchip? Was it the company, the organisation, the initiative, or the enterprise? What was the name of that group of people? Was it the company, the organisation, the initiative, or the enterprise? Your time is up. The correct answer is the initiative. So well done if you got that one right. It must be bunnies. Well done. You were the quickest team for that one. Very well done. Moving on. How old was Dawn when she appeared to Buffy in season 5? Was she 12, 14, 16, or 18? How old was Dawn when she appeared to Buffy in season 5? 12, 14, 16, or 18? How old was she? How old was Dawn when she appeared to Buffy in season 5? Your time is up. The correct answer is 14. Most of you got that one right. 87% of you got that one right. But well done, Aurora Boreanis. You were the quickest team there. Well done to you. Next question. Who did Xander lose his virginity to in the series? Was it Faith, Buffy, Willow, or Cordelia? Who did Xander lose his virginity to in the series? Faith, Buffy, Willow, or Cordelia? This chair is very squeaky. I don't know how much of the squeak is picking up on the mic here, but it's very annoying for me. Who did Xander lose his virginity to in the series? Your time is up. The correct answer was, of course, Faith. Well done, Bewitched, Bothered, and Bewildered. You were the fastest again. But well done, Randy Giles, 6 Watchers and a Tiny Little Slayer, the trio, quizzing in my stylish yet affordable boots. Well done to you. And that is the end of round 1. How did you do? Many teams got full marks on that round, so it may come down to the speed bonuses. For those of you who are new to QuizWhip, how our leaderboard announcements work is, at the end of every round, we are going to let you know who the top 5 teams were for that round only. So it won't be until the end of the quiz when you get an idea of who's at the top of the leaderboard. So for round 1, in 5th place, we had the Slayers. In 4th place, we had If the Apocalypse Comes QuizWhip. In 3rd place, we had Miss Kitty Fantastico. In 2nd place, we had It Must Be Bunnies. And in 1st place, for round 1, we had 6 Watchers and a Tiny Little Slayer. Very well done to you if you're in the top teams there. There were some teams who got full marks, who didn't quite make it onto the top 5 teams there, so it is going to come down to speed bonuses, I think. But it was round 1. There's 4 more rounds to go. I'm sure you can pull it back. Now, round 2 is all about monsters and villains, so let's see how you do in round 2. Let's jump into it. Question number 1 in round 2. Who was the monster to eventually murder Jennifer Calendar? Was it Spike, the Master, Angel, or Drusilla? Who was the monster to eventually murder Jennifer Calendar? Was it Spike, the Master, Angel, or Drusilla? Who eventually murdered Jennifer Calendar? Let's top up my apple juice. I feel like a 9-year-old child drinking apple juice. Especially when I'm usually on the wine. That's the end of that question. The correct answer was, of course, Angel. So well done if you got that one right. I think most of you will have done. But it must be bunnies. You were the quickest. So well done to you. Moving on, question number 2. Who was the sire to Vampire Angelus? Was it Drusilla, Darla, Trick, or Harmony? Who was the sire to Vampire Angelus? Drusilla, Darla, Trick, or Harmony? Who sired Angel? Was it Drusilla, Darla, Trick, or Harmony? Ooh, are we going to get full points on this question? I think we'll be very close. Your time is up. The correct answer was Darla. We didn't quite get everyone getting that one right, but most people did get that one right, so well done if you were one of them. The late girl says, we'll drink the wine for you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sure I'll make up for it tomorrow on my actual birthday, but today is a day off. Next question. What was the name of the boy who became the Anointed One? Colin, Seamus, Caden, or Dylan? What was the name of the boy who became the Anointed One? Was it Colin, Seamus, Caden, or Dylan? What was the name of the boy who became the Anointed One? Colin, Seamus, Caden, or Dylan? Your time is up. The correct answer there was Colin. So well done if you got that one right. That was a bit of a harder one. Only 10 of you got this one right. But well done, the Slayers. You were the quickest. Well done to you. Next question. Which villain was the host of Slayerfest 98? Was it Trick, Spike, Ethan, or Caleb? Which villain was the host of Slayerfest 98? Was it Trick, Spike, Ethan, or Caleb? Who was the host of Slayerfest 98? Was it Trick, Spike, Ethan, or Caleb? Your time is up. The correct answer is Trick. So well done if you got that one right. 83% of you knew that one. But well done, French Slayer. You were the quickest of those. Randy Giles, Anya's Bunnies, It Must Be Bunnies, Unicorn Meme Laws also all got it right. Well done. Next question. Which of these was not a name of one of Glory's minions? Merc, Jinx, Slook, or Dagon? Which of these was not a name of one of Glory's minions? Merc, Jinx, Slook, or Dagon? Which of these was not a name of one of Glory's minions? Merc, Jinx, Slook, or Dagon? Some of you might just have to have a lucky guess here if you're not quite sure, but your time is up. Your time is up. The correct answer was Dagon. That was not a name of one of Glory's minions. Well done, French Slayer. Again, this might be your round. You were the quickest team there. But you were mistaken. Quizzing in my stylish yet affordable boots and Bewitched, Bothered and Bewildered all got it right. Next question. What was Halfrek's vengeance specialism? Was it animals, husbands, children, or witches? What was Halfrek's vengeance specialism? Animals, husbands, children, or witches? What was Halfrek's vengeance specialism? Animals, husbands, children, or witches? Halfrek is one of my favourite characters in the Buffyverse. I think she's just very cool and funny. Bit creepy, a bit weird, but I like her all the same. Your time was up for that question. The correct answer was children. And Randy Giles, you were the quickest to get that one right. Very well done to you. Next question. The demon Clem was known for playing what type of poker? Kitten poker, baby poker, potato poker, or puppy poker? The demon Clem was known for playing what type of poker? Kitten, baby, potato, or puppy? What type of poker was Clem known for? Kitten, baby, potato, or puppy? Your time is up. The correct answer was kitten poker, and we have every single one of you there got that one right, so very well done to you. Round of applause, everybody. Everyone got it right. Randy Giles, though, you were the quickest again. Well done to you. It Must Be Bunnies, 6 Watchers and a Tiny Little Slayer, French Slayer, Anya's Bunnies. You're all pretty quick, so well done. Next question. Which creature did Spike resurrect to defeat Buffy in the 2nd season? The Beast, the Doctor, the Executioner, or the Judge? Which creature did Spike resurrect to defeat Buffy in the 2nd season? The Beast, the Doctor, the Executioner, or the Judge? Which of those did Spike resurrect to defeat Buffy in the second season? Your time is up. The correct answer was the Judge. Most of you got that one right there. I think the Beast was like a villain in the series Angel, right? I have not watched Angel, but on this rewatch that we're doing at the moment, I'm hoping to watch Angel alongside. So maybe I'll be caught up then. But well done, Aurora Borealis. You were the quickest team there. You were mistaken. Anya's Bunnies, Unicorn Meme Lords, Three Idiots on the Sofa, Team Spike, all got it right. Well done. Next question. In high school, Xander becomes obsessed with a substitute teacher that is half woman, half what? Coyote, fish, mantis, or lizard? In high school, Xander becomes obsessed with a substitute teacher that is half woman, half what? Coyote, fish, mantis, or lizard? In high school, Xander becomes obsessed with a substitute teacher that is half woman, half what? Your time is up there. The correct answer was mantis, half woman, half mantis. I think most of you got that one right there. There is a team name that references the mantis that I haven't been shouting out yet because I didn't want to give the answer away. But well done if you got that one right. Bewitched, Bothered and Bewildered. You're the quickest though. Well done. Next question. The Scooby Gang are confronted in the second season by a mummy girl from which empire? Inca, Aztec, Mali, or Persia? The Scooby Gang are confronted in the second season by a mummy girl from which empire? Inca, Aztec, Mali, or Persia? Inca, Aztec, Mali, or Persia? Mummy girl from where? Inca, Aztec, Mali, or Persia? Your time is up. The correct answer is Inca. Inca Mummy Girl. It's the name of the episode. Well done. Most of you got that one right. But well done, Bewitched, Bothered and Bewildered. Quickest team again. This might be your round. 6 Watchers and a Tiny Little Slayer. You also got it right. Giles, the Teenage Tolerator. You also got it right. Well done to you. The late girl asked, is it possible for me to switch device without losing score? Yes, absolutely. As long as you use the same unique player ID, your scores will be intact. Although I may recommend you do that in between questions or in between rounds. So do that now, very quickly. Because that is the end of round 2, Monsters and Villains. So, as before, I'm going to give you the top 5 teams of that round, which are as follows. In 5th place for that round only, we had You Were Mistaken. In 4th place for that round, we had Anya's Bunnies. In 3rd place for that round, we had The Trio. In 2nd place for that round only, we had French Slayer. And in 1st place for that round, we had 6 Watchers and a Tiny Little Slayer. So very well done to you. If you were on the top 5 teams there, we've got some who were in there, some who weren't in the round before. So it could be very close moving into the other rounds. Now we are going to have one more round, which is the Big Bads, and then we are going to take a short break. So if you're needing to put the kettle on, if you're needing a loo break, hold it in just a little bit longer. We've got one more round, and then we will be having a break. But for now, let's jump into round 3. Question number 1. What was unusual about the Master's death? He left a skeleton, he killed himself, he opened a demon portal, or his spirit possessed Buffy. What was unusual about the Master's death? He left a skeleton, he killed himself, he opened a demon portal, or his spirit possessed Buffy. So when the Master died, what was unusual about his death? This round is all about the big bads. The Master obviously being the big bad from season 1. Your time is up. He left a skeleton, which is unusual for a vampire. So well done if you got that one right. Bewitched, Bothered and Bewildered. You were the quickest team there. Well done. Moving on. Question number 2. What was the name of the demon that Mayor Wilkins became the embodiment of during his ascension? Was it Olvican, Illyria, Lohesh, or Malika? What was the name of the demon that Mayor Wilkins became the embodiment of during his ascension? Was it Olvican, Illyria, Lohesh, or Malika? What was the name of the demon that Mayor Wilkins became the embodiment of during his ascension? Who remembers the name? Or are you just having a lucky guess? 8 time is up. The correct answer was Olvican. Only 4 of you got that one right, so that was a tricky one. But well done, it must be bunnies. You were the quickest there. Oh, that was a tough one. So that might come back to bite some people in the behind at the end of the round. We'll see. Bit of an easier one now. Next question. The monster Adam was half human, half monster, and half what? God, Slayer, machine, or witch? The monster Adam was half human, half monster, and half what? God, Slayer, machine, witch. I'm hoping for lots of right answers here. I think this is an easier one. The monster Adam, half human, half monster, and half what? Your time is up. The correct answer there was, of course, machine. Half human, half monster, and half machine. Well done if you got that one right. It must be bunnies. You were the quickest. Randy Giles, the trio, Anya's bunnies. 2 peas in a mantis pod. Well done. All got it right. Next question. Moving on. A question about my favourite Big Bad. A question about Glory. Which of these weapons was used to attempt to defeat Glory in the final battle before her death? Bazooka, machete, wrecking ball, or water gun? Which of these weapons was used to attempt to defeat Glory in the final battle before her death? A bazooka, a machete, a wrecking ball, or a water gun? Which of those was used to attempt to defeat Glory? My favourite Big Bad. I can't wait till I get to her season. Very much excited about it. The best season, I think. Your time is up. The correct answer was a wrecking ball. Xander pulled a Miley Cyrus and attempted to defeat Glory with a wrecking ball. Well done if you got that one right. It must be bunnies. You were the quickest. Again, well done to you. Moving on. Which of these places did the trio rob as one of their schemes? A bank, a library, a zoo, or a comic book store? Which of these places did the trio rob as one of their schemes? Bank, library, zoo, comic book store. Which of these places did the trio rob as one of their schemes? Bank, library, zoo, or comic book store? Your time is up. The correct answer was a bank. Pretty obvious if you think about it. But well done if you got it right. Bewitched, Bothered, and Bewildered, you were the quickest. Team Spike, the trio, Buffy Buddies, Miss Kitty Fantastico, all got it right as well. So great job for you. Next question, a bit more about the trio, but Warren in particular. What was the name of the robot girlfriend that Warren built before becoming a member of the trio? Was it Alice, Annabelle, April, or Amelia? What was the name of the robot girlfriend that Warren built before becoming a member of the trio? Alice, Annabelle, April, or Amelia? What was the name of Warren's robot girlfriend? What was the name of Warren's robot girlfriend? Your time is up. The correct answer was April. Well done. Most of you got that one right. I thought that would be a bit of a harder one, but no, most of you knew that one. So well done if you got April, you were correct. Next question. Actually, maybe this is my favourite Big Bad, but which god did Willow attempt to summon after becoming Dark Willow? Osiris, Hades, Anubis, Amun. Which god did Willow attempt to summon after becoming Dark Willow? Osiris, Hades, Anubis, or Amun? Which god did Willow attempt to summon? after becoming Dark Willow. Or I guess maybe it was part of the transition into Dark Willow. Your time is up. The correct answer was Osiris. She attempts to summon the spirit of Osiris. Well done, you were mistaken. You were the quickest team. But Randy Giles, It Must Be Bunnies, 6 Watchers and a Tiny Little Slayer also all got it right. Next question. Which of these people does the first evil not take the appearance of? Jennifer Callender, Joyce Summers, Warren Mears, or Tara McClay? Which of these people does the first evil not take the appearance of? Jennifer Callender, Joyce Summers, Warren Mears, or Tara McClay? Which of these does the first evil not take the appearance of? What does he not take the appearance of? Refill my apple juice. Your time is up. The correct answer was Tara McClay. The first evil does not take the appearance of Tara McClay, so well done if you got that one right. The trio, you were the quickest team there. Very well done. And that is the end of round 3. We are going to take a break in just a second, but before I do that, let's give you the top 5 teams of that round. In 5th place for that round only, we had Randy Giles. In 4th place, we had the trio. In 3rd place for that round, we had You Were Mistaken. In 2nd place for that round only, we had Anya's Bunnies. And in 1st place for that round only, we had It Must Be Bunnies. That was the first round, I think, of all of them where no team got every single question correct. I think there was that one tricky little question in there that threw a few of you off. It's getting very, very close. It looked like we had a clear winner at the beginning. There's still a very good chance that they could win, but it's very close. But for now, we are going to take a 10-minute break so you can relax, rest your fingers. We're going to come back with round 4 and round 5 at 5 to 7. That's right, 5 to 7. That's when we're going to come back. So relax, put the kettle on, rest your fingers. We're going to go away and fix some things, and then we will be back at 5 to 7 for our last 2 rounds. I will see you then. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. We're going to kick off the quiz again in just a minute. Does anyone remember the TV show Okie Doke? I just had a little flashback there to then. We are going to kick off the quiz in a minute. I would recommend giving the YouTube live stream a refresh, just in case you've been away from the screen and it might have lagged while you were away and you didn't notice. It's always good to try and have the most up-to-date version of the live stream as possible. So give that a refresh. I'll give you a chance to do that. Round 4 is all about iconic episodes, and there's loads we could have chosen. So we've picked a small handful of some of our favourite episodes. Some obvious, some maybe not so obvious. And then round 5 is Who Is This, which is our picture round. And those of you who have played a good few QuizWhip quizzes know what's going to happen in that round. But for those of you who haven't played that round before, I will explain that before we jump into it. And then we may have a winner of our Buffy the Vampire Slayer live online pub quiz. I think this is the 4th Buffy quiz we've done, maybe 3rd. We've done it a few times, and it's always a good laugh. It's always a good time. But I think now we are going to jump back into the quiz. So I hope you are ready, because round 4 is coming up now. Question number 1 in round 4. When Buffy ran away from her Slayer duties in the first episode of Season 3, what name did she use when working as a waitress? Was it Elizabeth, Helen, Mary, or Anne? When Buffy ran away from her Slayer duties in the first episode of Season 3, what name did she use when working as a waitress? Elizabeth, Helen, Mary, or Anne? What did she use when working as a waitress? One of my favourite episodes. I think one of the first episodes where the series, the tone shifts and it just gets a bit dark, which I like. Your time is up. This was the name of the episode, and it was Anne. She did work at Helen's Diner. That's not the name that she used. Anne was the correct answer. It must be bunnies. You were the quickest team there. Very well done to you. But well done, Unicorn Meme Lords, Hellmouth Quizzes, 6 Watchers and a Tiny Little Slayer. Very well done to you. Great start to round 4. Moving on. Question number 2. Who was the one to summon the musical demon Sweet in Once More With Feeling? Was it Xander, Dawn, Tara, or Willow? Who was the one to summon the musical demon Sweet in Once More With Feeling? Was it Xander, Dawn, Tara, or Willow? Who summoned the musical demon Sweet in Once More With Feeling? We couldn't do a round called Iconic Episodes and not have any about Once More With Feeling, really, could we? Your time is up. The correct answer is Xander. Xander was the one to summon Sweet. Most of you got that one. I know it is a bit tricky because it makes it seem like it's Dawn, but it is Xander. Well done to Team Bewitched, Bothered, and Bewildered. You were the quickest team there. Well done, Miss Kitty Fantastico. Well done, Buffy Buddies. Well done, Randy Giles. Well done, the Slayers. All got it right. Next question. Another one about Once More With Feeling. Which of these musical numbers is performed first in Once More With Feeling? Is it Under Your Spell, Walk Through the Fire, Something to Sing About, or Going Through the Motions? Which of these musical numbers is performed first in Once More With Feeling? Under Your Spell, Walk Through the Fire, Something to Sing About, or Going Through the Motions? Which of these musical numbers is performed first in Once More With Feeling? Your time is up. The correct answer is Going Through the Motions. Most of you got that one right, but well done, Anya's Bunnies. You were the quickest. Most of you got that one right. Well done, Giles the Teenage Tolerator. Quizzing in My Stylish Yet Affordable Boots. Miss Kitty Fantastico. What Would Buffy Do? Very well done. Next question. In the episode with Der Kinderstadt, we learn Buffy saw this monster kill which of her cousins? Celia, Cora, Beatrice, or Nora? In the episode with Der Kinderstadt, we learn Buffy saw this monster kill which of her cousins? Celia, Cora, Beatrice, or Nora? Very, very spooky monster. Gave Buffy a fear of hospitals after seeing this, but which of her cousins did der Kinderstud kill? Ooh, lots of you have this one. I thought it would be a bit tricky, but apparently not. 96% of you got this one right, and it was Celia. Very well done to most of you there. I thought that would be a tricky one, but maybe not. Next question. In the episode The Body, we see a flashback of the Scooby Gang on which special occasion? Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, or Valentine's Day? In the episode The Body, we see a flashback of the Scooby Gang on which special occasion? Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, or Valentine's Day? Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, or Valentine's Day? Bit trickier. Your time is up. The correct answer is Christmas. Well done, 6 watchers and a tiny little Slayer. You knew that one. Anya's Bunnies, Team Spike, the Slayers, Spiked. Well done, you all knew it. Bit trickier. Next question, one of my favourite episodes. In the episode Gingerbread, Joyce is a founder of Moo, but what does the M stand for? Magic, malicious, mothers, or master? In the episode Gingerbread, Joyce is a founder of Moo, but what does the Moo stand for? Magic, malicious, mothers, or master? What does the M stand for in Moo? Magic, malicious, mothers, or master? What does Moo stand for? Your time is up. It stands for mothers opposed to the occult, so mothers is what we were looking for. Well done, Bewitched, Bothered and Bewildered, you were the quickest, but well done, it must be Bunnies, the trio, Unicorn Meme Lords, you also all got it right. Next question, one episode which I saw really recently. What is the name of the vampire that Buffy faces on her 18th birthday in Helpless? Is it Kralik, Cyrus, Hester, or Nox? What is the name of the vampire that Buffy faces on her 18th birthday in Helpless? Kralik, Cyrus, Hester, or Nox? One of the best, maybe underrated episodes, I would say. One of my favourites. Another quite dark one, really. But that's why we love it. Lots of you getting this one right. Will you be one of them? Your time is up. The correct answer is Kralik. Very well done too. It must be Bunnies. You were the quickest team. Well done, 2 peas and a mantis pod. Miss Kitty Fantastico, the Slayers, Clem's Skincare Collection. Very well done. Next question. How many hearts did the gentleman manage to retrieve in the episode Hush? 4, 5, 6, or 7? How many hearts did the gentleman manage to retrieve in the episode Hush? 4, 5, 6, or 7? Four, 5, 6, or 7. How many did they manage to retrieve? Another very good episode. People talk about it all the time, though. Your time is up. The correct answer is 5. They needed 7, but they only managed to get 5. So very well done if you put 5. 2 peas in a mantis pod. You were the quickest. Well done to you. You were mistaken, Spiked, Clem's Skincare Collection, also got it right, so great job. And that was the end of round 4. Lots more iconic episodes we could have done questions about, but we kept it to those for that round. If we do another quiz, I'm sure we'll do more. As before, I'll give you the top 5 teams of that round, and they were as follows. In 5th place for that round, we had Clem's Skincare Collection. In 4th place, we had Anya's Bunnies. In 3rd place, we had You Were Mistaken. In 2nd place, we had 6 Watchers and a Tiny Little Slayer. And in 1st place, for round 4 only, we had It Must Be Bunnies. It is very, very close. The top five, it is, one question in it. 1, 2, 3 questions. It's very, very close. And, excuse me, the last round can be quite hard for some people, so this could change things. Let's see how you do. Round 5 is Who Is This? And it is our picture round. Now, how this is going to work is I'm going to show you a picture. It'll be a still or a promotional still from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. But there'll be one character whose face is covered by a big QuizWhip circle. They will be hidden. All you need to do is work out who that is from the clues, who else is in the scene, and give me the first letter of the hidden character's first name. So we are looking for the first letter of their first name. We will be a bit generous if it's a bit ambiguous and there's a character that kind of has two names, or there's a nickname and a full name or whatever. We'll accept both. We will be quite generous here. But let's see how you do. Let's jump into the last round. Who is this? So, question number 1. What is the first letter of this hidden character's first name? What is the first letter of this hidden character's first name? Who is this? Starting off strong, who is this? Who is this character? Your time is up. It must be bunnies. You were the quickest to get that one right, but this is Buffy, of course. So well done if you got that one right. B is what we were looking for. Moving on to the next character. What is the first letter of this hidden character's first name? Who is this? What is the first letter of their first name? Who is this? Lots of you getting this one right already. What was the first letter of this hidden character's name? Your time is up. This is Kendra, so K. Kendra with a K. And straight to the V. Anya's Bunnies, you were the quickest team to get that one right, so very well done to you. Moving on to the next question. What is the first letter of this hidden character's first name? Who is this? A bit harder. Can you work out who it is? Who is it? What is the first letter of this hidden character's first name? Your time is up. This is Anya, so A is what we were looking for. The trio, you were the quickest for that question. Well done. Moving on to the next character. What is the first letter of this hidden character's first name? Who is this? Who is this? What's the first letter of this hidden character's first name? Who is this? Your time is up. I can see a lot of you putting D or O for Oz. You would be incorrect. This is Andrew. So A is what we were looking for. Well done, you were mistaken. You were the quickest team for that one. Very well done. That was a harder one. Moving on. What is the first letter of this hidden character's first name? Who is this? What is the first letter of this hidden character's first name? Who is this? What is the first letter of this hidden character's first name? Your time is up. This is Cordelia, of course, so C is what we were looking for. Most of you got this one right. But well done, the Slayers. You were the quickest team. Moving on. What is the first letter of this hidden character's first name? Who is this? What is the first letter of this hidden character's first name? Lots of you getting this one right, but who got there quickly? Your time is up. This is Joyce, so J is what we were looking for. Well done, the trio. Again, you were the quickest team there for that one. Very well done. Moving on. What is the first letter of this hidden character's first name? Who is this? Who is this? What is the first letter of this hidden character's first name? Who is this? There's a bit of a delay there for everybody, so don't worry if you think it was slow for you. It was slow for everybody there. I'll give you a few extra seconds. And your time is up. This is Faith, so F is what we were looking for. Well done, Randy Giles. You were the quickest team for that one. Very well done. Only a few left. What is the first letter of this hidden character's first name? Who is this? Who is this one? What is the first letter of this hidden character's first name? Your time is up. This is Caleb, so C is what we were looking for. C is what we were looking for. A fair few of you got that one right, so well done. Moving on. What is the first letter of this hidden character's first name? What is the first letter of this hidden character's first name? Who is this? Who is this one? What is the first letter of this hidden character's first name? Your time is up. This was a bit of a tricky one, but this was Xander. So X or A is what we were looking for. We will accept A, since his full name is Alexander, but A or X is what we will accept for that question. Well done if you put A or X. The Slayers, you were the quickest. Very well done to you. And the last question in this round. What is the first letter of this hidden character's first name? What about this one? What is the first letter of their name? Who is it? This is the last one. What is the first letter of this character's name? Who is it? Who is it? Who is this name? I feel like I need a theme tune for each round. That'd be very good. But what is the first letter of this hidden character's first name? Your time is up. This is Willow. So W is what we were looking for. Well done, 6 watches and a tiny little Slayer. You were the quickest for that one. Very well done. And that, I believe, is the end of round 5. So let's have a look at the fastest, the best teams for round 5. A fair few of you got full marks. Not many, but a fair few of you did. So let's have a look at the leaderboard for round 5. In 5th place for round 5, we had Unicorn Meme Lords. In 4th place, we had Buffy Buddies. In 3rd place for that round, we had You Were Myth Taken. In 2nd place for that round only, we had the Slayers. And in 1st place for round 5, we had the Trio. Very well done. If you're in the top 5 in any of the rounds tonight, it's been very, very close. Now, we do have one more bonus question. We call this round the one and only. Now, what's going to happen is I'm going to ask you a question which has numerous multiple answers. Sometimes the question could have 20 answers. Sometimes it could have 20 answers or 200 answers. And what you need to do is give me a correct answer, but also an answer that no other player tonight gives us. So it has to be correct, but it also has to be unique. If you do get a correct and unique answer on this final bonus question, it won't go towards your quiz score tonight, but it will mean your house is awarded with 50 additional house points, and you get bragging rights. All of the unique and correct answers will be announced on our Instagram and Twitter after the quiz, so make sure to follow us there to see if your answer made it through. Give us a follow at QuizWhip HQ on Instagram and Twitter to see if your answer was one of them who made it through. Let's jump into it. Let's see what the bonus question is. What I need you to do is name me a correct and unique vampire from the Buffy the Vampire Slayer television series. So name me a vampire from the Buffy the Vampire Slayer television series. It has to be correct, but it also has to be unique. What are you going to go for? Are you going to go obvious, or are you going to try and go as obscure as possible? What are you going to go with? Let's see who you give us. And your time for the bonus question is up. Some good answers here, but you will have to give us a follow on Instagram and Twitter if you want to see if your answer made it through. Now, let's have a look at the leaderboard and give some prizes out, shall we? So, if you remember, we do give a random position prize for 15th place in this quiz. And in 15th place, with 1,187 points, we have Bewitched, Bothered and Bewildered. So very well done to you. You have won a £10 gift voucher of your choice and a free ticket to a future quiz. So very well done to you. Now moving on to our top 10 teams. In 10th place with 1,340 points, we have If the Apocalypse Comes, QuizWhip. In 9th place with 1,352 points, we have Unicorn Meme Lords. In 8th place with 1,369 points, we have Buffy Buddies. In 7th place with 1,429 points, we have French Slayer. In 6th place with 1,555 points, we have The Trio. In 5th place with 1,570 points, we have The Slayers. In 4th place with 1,634 points, we have Anya's Bunnies. And now our top 3. In 3rd place with 1,670 points, we have You Were Myth Taken. In 2nd place with 1,680 points, we have It Must Be Bunnies, which means in 1st place with 1,710 points, we have 6 Watchers and a Tiny Little Slayer. Very well done to you. Team 6 Watchers and a Tiny Little Slayer, you have won a £20 gift voucher of your choice and a free ticket to a future quiz. So very well done to you. You have won our live online Buffy the Vampire Slayer pub quiz. Congratulations. So if you were not in the top 10 but you wanted to know where you landed, don't worry, the full leaderboard will be live at quizwhip.co.uk within the hour or so. So check back there if you want to see what position you actually came in if it wasn't in the top 10. If you won a prize, we will be in touch with you tonight to sort out your prize. But for everybody else, we hope you enjoyed the quiz tonight. I hope that I wasn't so hungover that I didn't have enough energy for you all. But do have a look at quizwhip.co.uk and see which other quizzes we've got coming up over the last few weeks. I am going to go have a nap now and hope that the rest of my hangover leaves my body. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Have a great rest of your Sunday and have a good week. Bye-bye for now.